It is undisputed destiny that should every 365 days the planet Earth would find itself where it began, when it embarked upon the journey of orbiting the Sun. Along with the completion of such evolution is a single man who may find himself returning to the day that was his birth and relive the opening ceremony into his existence. Days like such help oneself measure their time spent in this life. Decades are a milestone to be highlighted. And when a man goes from being an octogenarian to a nonagenarian, society cannot help but feel impressed how one could continue such a timeline. Today is a celebration for one such man. This is not that man. This is Irving. I don't know who Irving is. I just saw his statue in the park and thought it looked cool. No, today we celebrate Al. And what is Al short for? Alfredo, which is a delicious pasta sauce to cook. Cream-based, my favorite. But you are not only awesome sauce, Al, you are a foundation and source of support for your family, carrying so many others through hard times. In a sense, a producer of sorts, like Phil Spector. Okay, maybe that's a bad example. More like Quincy Jones, who brings joy to the world by giving others a platform to live to their full potential. And like so, you sent 7 boys into the world and made it a better place, who in turn have sent out their own as well. Not only are you a father, but you are a father of fathers. Your qualities and attributes reside within generations, and every passerby that takes notice is all like, damn, I'm glad that gene pool is still kicking. Not only are you a father and grandfather, but you are also a coach, a mentor, a teacher. You teach those around you by example. And what you have taught me most of all is integrity, where most others would and could be so easily susceptible to the sin of corruption when in a state of wealth and power. And yes, I'm looking at you when I say that, Hillary Clinton, with squinted eyes that could only convey the message, hey, shitbird, I don't trust you for a second. But you, Al Koch, stand an honest man with honest virtues and the true sense for what is good and what is right in this world, just like Sean Hannity. When I think about your skills at chess, I recall a piece of dialogue that is said by Denzel Washington. Bobby Fischer ain't got shit on you. And with all these admirable accolades under your belt, I would now like to take a moment to say,
hey, Abuelito, hey, happy 90th birthday, hey, Abuelito, hey, happy 90th, hey, Abuelito, hey, happy 90th birthday, hey, Abuelito, hey, happy 90th.
Come see the real brains behind like cash economy. The real OJ wizard of the stock trade economy. Al Kobe sending 7 boys into society. The number 1 president for John Fan of the Yankees. Hey,
Abuelito, hey, happy 90th birthday, hey, Abuelito, hey, happy 90th.
I have no idea what you've just witnessed, but we must let it roll off our shoulders or we won't be able to sleep at night. And so as the vines of family and relationships intertwine atop the pillars of life, treading down the wooden planks of time, I can't think of anything profound to say. I'm really just trying to act pretentious at this point. It's really quite gaudy if I'm being honest. But I suppose amongst the billions of grains of sand and all the people rushing to get to their destination in this world, this day is not that special. In fact, it is rather insignificant. But for those in this life who know what this day truly represents, it means the universe. Happy birthday, grandfather. In all my years, you haven't aged a second. It's almost weird. I have suspicions at 4 in the morning that you might be a robot replaced from aliens. But every time I hug you, I remember that's nonsense. Even now, New Jersey looked pretty in black and white.